This story takes place during the days when Buddha was spending his time in the mango grove. By this time, Buddha's fame had spread far and wide. People from all over came to Buddha seeking solutions to their worries and problems. One day, while Buddha was giving sermons to the people in the mango forest, a middle-aged man arrived with his 21-year-old son. They approached Buddha, who gestured for them to sit beside him. When the sermon was over and everyone had left, Buddha called the man and his son to him and asked them to sit. There was greenery all around, the weather was pleasant, and the voices of different birds echoed in the air. The serene environment made the man feel very peaceful inside. Buddha then asked the man the reason for his visit. The man replied, "Hey, Lord Buddha, I have traveled 2 days to bring my son to meet you. This is my only son, and he is tired all the time. It seems there is no life in him. His nature has also become very irritable. If we say anything to him, he gets angry over the smallest things. His eyesight has weakened before its time, and his hair is turning white, making him look old at such a young age. I am unable to understand what is happening to him. I am very worried about my son. When I took him to the doctor prescribed some medicine and said my son should take less stress. He takes a lot of stress, which is why he's in this condition. But I don't understand the meaning of stress. I don't know what stress is, what causes it, or how to get it out of my son's mind. That is why I have come to you, Buddha. Please solve my problem." Hearing this, Buddha looked at the son very carefully, examining his face and eyes. He then checked the pulse in his hands. After these rituals, Buddha told the man, "No one wants to take stress, but still, stress holds a person's mind like a termite. A person may not even be aware that they are under stress. But if a person understands the causes of stress well and makes a scale to measure their stress levels, they can find a solution to the problem." First of all, understand what stress is. Whenever a person is working but their mind is wandering in fantasies, a distance is created between their body and mind. The greater this distance, the longer the person remains in a state of unconsciousness. This tension between body and mind is called stress. After playing a favorite game, why does a person feel energized and happy, even though they have tired their body? The answer lies in the fact that while playing, the mind and body are completely focused together on the game. This focus prevents any distance between body and mind, and no tension arises. Any existing tension is alleviated. On the contrary, when we do something we don't like, our body is doing the work, but our mind is wandering somewhere far away in fantasies, creating a distance between body and mind and causing tension. That's why one should do only one thing at a time, applying all the power of the body and mind to that one task, so that tension does not arise inside the person. There are 8 main reasons for creating tension. One who understands these reasons can remain tension-free throughout life. The first main reason is being overambitious. Being ambitious is good, but have you ever noticed that ambitious people's goals are never fulfilled? They achieve one goal only to start running toward another, and so on, never living in the present. Their body is in the present, but their mind is always busy planning for the future, creating a distance between the two, leading to a stressful life. Hearing this, the boy said to Buddha, "Does this mean we should not set goals? Because even setting a goal is ambition." Buddha replied, "It is not wrong to have a goal in life. The problem arises when we focus all our attention on the result of achieving that goal and worry about the consequences. One should live in the present, set a goal, and keep working hard to achieve it, while being mindful that they are still living in the present." Jealousy is another big reason for stress. When a person is filled with envy, their mind starts rotting inside. Jealousy is an internal wound, the wound of the mind. The wound of the body can heal, but the wound of the mind may never heal. That is why one should never be jealous of others' progress and happiness, as jealousy causes stress. Another reason for tension is engaging in distasteful work. When we do something we don't like, Our mind cannot engage in the work, and our body is present, but our mind is far away in fantasies. This creates a distance between body and mind, leading to stress. A person should always work according to their interests. If they make their work the goal of their life, it becomes play rather than work. The fourth reason for stress is expecting too much from others. As a father, you have many expectations from your son: to be successful, to make your name shine, to live the life you want for him, and to obey everything you say. But have all expectations ever been fulfilled? Whenever a person starts expecting something from others, they unknowingly create stress for themselves. If your son does not act according to your wishes or become what you want him to be, stress will take hold of your mind, and you will start living a stressful life. Under this tension, you will behave and speak in ways that could worsen your relationship with your son. Therefore, one should have as few expectations from others as possible, and to be completely stress-free, stop expecting from others altogether. Physical suffering is also a reason for stress. When a person is going through some physical pain, their full attention is on that pain. They think about it all day, filling their mind with sad thoughts, and in such a situation, the person becomes tense. However, human beings should understand that life is the basis of suffering. As life goes on, it brings pain, diseases, and eventually death. Diseases are an integral part of life. No one can escape them. They come sooner or later. When the mind understands this well, it should not stress over illnesses. Instead, practice physical exercise and a healthy lifestyle to keep the body healthy for a longer time. Another reason for stress is not giving time to understand one's plans. Some people start working on an idea without thinking it through. When they fail, they become tense because they did not gather complete information before starting. Before beginning any work, one should consider the good and bad consequences and think about what to do if the plan fails. One should give enough time to understand their plans to prevent tension later. Procrastination is the seventh biggest cause of stress. Putting off today's work is due to laziness, and laziness is the biggest enemy of man. Procrastination becomes a habit, and procrastinators' work is never completed on time, or if it is not as good as it could have been. This creates tension within the person. Procrastination is a habit that one falls into repeatedly. To remain stress-free, one must give up the habit of postponing work and try to complete work ahead of time. The last and foremost reason for stress is overthinking. Constant thinking is also a disease, most common in those who fantasize, dwell on past events, or speculate wildly about the future. To curb overthinking, one should keep busy with work and make meditation a daily practice. Hearing all these things, the man said with folded hands, "O Buddha, my son is only 20 years old. He doesn't have enough understanding to follow everything you said at once. Please suggest an easy way for him to get rid of stress." Buddha replied thoughtfully, "If you can't follow so many things, there is a very easy method. Focus on doing one thing at a time. Just do what you're doing at the moment. If your mind wanders, bring your attention back to the task at hand. This is the easiest and best way to stay stress-free. When you eat, only eat. Enjoy the taste and feel it. When you walk, just focus on walking. This will keep both your mind and body focused in one place, eliminating the distance between the two, which is the main cause of tension. Today's young generation is accustomed to doing 2 or 3 things at once, like driving while talking on the phone or watching TV while eating. Then they complain about living in tension, feeling restless, and becoming irritable. When a person does 3 things at once, tension naturally arises because the mind can only fully concentrate on one thing at a time. So try to do one thing at a time with full attention.